Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Chris Puckett, and welcome to Dez Bryant Live. Today, we are going to be joined by NFL superstar from the Dallas Cowboys, Dez Bryant. He'll be competing with some legends in the Call of Duty community. We have Fwiz, a caster and former player, joined up by the Optic legends of Nadeshot and Scumpy. These four will be taking on four people from Twitter. Four lucky winners have been invited to play against these legends tonight. And doing all the commentary will be myself as well as Gandhi and Maven. But before we get to the action, we got to talk to our special guest of the night, Dez Bryant, joining us from Texas. Dez, how you doing tonight, my man?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm really excited to have you on this show. You know, I'm a longtime Cowboys fan, lifelong Cowboys fan, and I've watched all of your games. And you and I actually got a chance to play in the All-Star game in Anaheim, where we crushed Hex and the rest of the other crew. Have you been on the sticks much since Anaheim?
Oh, man, we just now getting back into the flow of everything. And I haven't been on Call of Duty as much, but I still got it.
Still got it. That's what I like to hear. Of course, tonight we are supporting Brick Mansions, the new movie that is coming out this Friday. This event sponsored by that movie. It's going to be something great that I know both of us are excited to see. Lots of stunts in this one. And I've been told that you can do a standing backflip. Is this true?
Oh, yes. I can do a standing backflip. No hands.
No hands. Nothing needed. Well, what do you think about Paul Walker's his parkour tricks that we see in the trailers?
Oh, man, he's a tremendous actor. He's one of my favorites. I hate what really happened to him. He'll forever be one of my favorite actors, and ready to see this movie.
I hear you there. Well, the movie is coming out this Friday, guys, so get your tickets. If you don't have tickets yet, don't worry. We're giving away 10 pairs of tickets throughout the show. All you got to do is hashtag throw up the X and hashtag Brick Mansions. Easiest way to do it, just type in the chat next to us. Now, Dez, before we get this kicked off, I want to ask you a few questions. What have you been up to in the off season? How have you been enjoying the months not playing football?
Oh, man, it's been... me, I'm a football guy. I love football. So it's been kind of hard for me not being able to suit up in pads. But I'm excited because we're back in the flow of everything. And, we just started mandatory workouts on Monday. I'm having a good time. I cannot wait for this upcoming season. Man, I just can't wait.
I know we are all excited to watch you, of course, this year as well. Now, we just did our Call of Duty draft last Thursday. And you guys have a huge draft coming up here in a couple weeks. Now, everyone's been talking about Johnny Manziel. Do you think he'll end up in Texas? And who would you like to see possibly come out and join the Cowboys this year?
Oh, man, this is going to be a surprise for a lot of people. I wouldn't mind us getting like a speedy guy, like a little athlete, like, what's the guy named from Oregon?
Oh,
D'Anthony Thomas. From Oregon, the Black Mamba. I think that dude's special. He's special.
He is. We could use him, I'm sure, to run some kicks back for us. Well, we'll, of course, be looking forward to seeing who we draft in round number 1. But tonight, you have already drafted your teammates. You're going to be playing with Nadeshot and Scumpy from Optic, and, of course, Fwiz, also from the Optic crew, one of our commentators. But you're going up against 4 fans. How do you think you guys are going to perform tonight in your 7 games?
Well, me being a competitor, and I'm pretty sure, my team, our team, we're going to compete. We want to win, and we're going to go out there and give it our all.
That's what I like to hear. Well, you have a perfect record here at MLG. You won the All-Star game. We'll get these games started in just a minute. Dez, before we get this one started, I have to ask you one final question. As a competitor, as someone who has really made a career out of just performing when they need to at their best, at their most. What is the key to success for any young man who might want to become a pro player, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, or even pro gaming?
Well, for me, it's believe. You got to believe you can do it, and you got to have you have to have tremendous confidence and effort. That's me, confidence and effort. You got to believe you can do it.
I like it. Confidence and efforts, ladies and gentlemen. All right, well, thank you, Dez, for joining us on the pregame interview. It's time to meet our casters for tonight as Dez gets hooked up and ready to go into game number 1. Now, as I mentioned, we have 4 lucky guests playing with us tonight, we have Fazo Turtle. He's going to be playing with Come Again, Please. We got Jay Shields and, of course, X-Nixer. Now, playing for the MLG squad, Dez is going to be playing under MLG Implicit. We are going to have Fliz, Optic Scumpa, and Optic Nade Shot. Guys, I want you to be tweeting throughout the weekend, throughout the night especially. Let us know, who do you think is going to take these games? You can hit me up at MLG Puckett, hit up at MLG, and use those hashtags, Brick Mansions, hashtag Throw Up the X. It's time to meet our casters for the night. We got Maven and Scott joining us. How you doing, Gandhi?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm really excited here. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice already like Dez. We got 7 games in front of us, and we're going to be mixing it up a little bit, Maven. What do you think about starting the night off with some Drop Zone?
No, that's I saw you tweet out asking for people on Twitter to say what type of game types we're gonna hop in with. But yeah, I say it's a good idea to mix it up because I think these Twitter guys are gonna have a tough time with the power that is Scump, Nade Shot, and Fwitz. Dez YouTube on.
Yeah, they're gonna crush. I have a feeling this is gonna go down just the way we expect it. Well, guys, I think it's time to kick things off. And should I fill this room up with some bots?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
You of course do bots.
I'm feeling it because I feel like Team Optic featuring Dez is gonna be a little bit stacked. So we're gonna give the enemy team a bonus player. Are you guys ready to kick this one off?
Absolutely.
And Puckett, you can hop in and play. That'd be like another bot.
It would be like a little bit worse than a bot. A little bit worse. I wouldn't move as much as they do. All right, well, here we go. We're going to do some strike zone, drop zone. And, of course, we will not be joining in the game. The players will, though.
Yep.
And at the start, we got to be following, of course, Team Dez going up against Team Twitter.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to see what Dez can do. I've been a long-time follower of him on the Cowboys.
He's ruined my hopes and dreams so many years being a Redskin fan than I am, unfortunately. So that's it's always good. I really hope he gets devoured.
Our players are saying they have never played the game type, and that's what I was hoping to hear. Scumpy and Nade Shot, of course. So confused off the break. And I'm going to be following... Fwiz is on the wrong team, I believe. Here we go. We're just gonna watch this from the break. Drop zone, of course. You're gonna have some red smoke in the middle of the map. Everyone's gonna try and get in there. For every second you're in the drop zone, you're gonna get 20 points.
Yeah, dude, it's like a new version of what is it? Hardpoint or King of the Hill?
Yeah, like a King of the Hill back in the Halo days. It just doesn't move and is right in the middle here. But yeah, when you actually said, Chris, we're gonna hop into strike zone. I didn't want to admit that I had no idea what you were referring to.
Drop zone. Now, this is the new hard point, guys. You have the ability to turn off that drop, but I left it on just to see how this would play out. At the start here, we got Jay Shields playing on, it looks like he's going to be 6-6 with Fazo Turtle and Come Again, Please. Now, Dez is on this squad. Fwiz has now switched over to join Scumpy and Nade Shot. So we got mixed teams, and of course, the king, Ozzer, is in here as well. I am terrible at setting up games, but this is going to be fun to watch regardless.
Where did he come from, Puckett?
What's that?
Where did King Ozzer come from?
I feel like he's probably a pro player with pro abilities to join games. Right now you're watching Dez on your screen, and he's going with the Vector. Not going to last long. Going back over to Scumpy, and Scumpy is ripping things up at the start, 11-6.
Yeah, he is an absolute beast. We saw, especially at Champs, Scump was just on a complete tear. But I thought the whole point of this was for, Dez to kind of get carried by these pros. And now I feel even more bad for Dez.
Well, Dez is actually, he's winning right now.
I got it, boys.
Not anymore. Just like that, Nade Shot and the boys got in the hill. But it's pretty close, 1440 to 1360. We're going to do some normal esports game modes after this. But I just had to see Drop Zone at its finest.
It's very difficult to cast something like this.
A dog got lit up by Scump.
Dude, isn't it the most depressing thing in the world when you first got Ghost, when your dog dies? It's so sad.
Boys is getting Drop Zone perks here. Oh my goodness. Fwiz is calling in some missiles, boys.
Oh, look at Fwiz. Fwiz showing that he's not only short but also half decent at COD.
Half decent at COD for sure. Scumpy though 17-9, Fwiz 9-9, and Nade Shot now just in the 17s. On the other side, Jay Shields 16-13.
There is some sort of plane there that Nade Shot's trying to grab. I think I grabbed those back when we first. What do we play all the time? This
Crank.
We play Crank.
Yeah, you gotta get cranked. But hey, Pucky, let me ask you something here, a little bit esports related. Since everyone's complaining about the Bison online, you did the 2K this weekend.
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
I saw people whining about it and then still using an MTAR instead of pulling out a Bison of their own.
We're winning. We're gonna win.
So
Yeah.
I'm against the ban until everyone is using it like the foul days.
Yeah. That was what was odd to me. You know, we watched a lot of the 2K, and everyone was complaining about it, but I saw like 2 people use it the entire day, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess what today they also said there was a bit of a nerf to the MTAR, I guess, with the headshots. So.
Yeah, I think it just kind of like took down the overall damage just a little bit to kind of be
Scump's
like.
not having any issue with it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm watching his screen right now, and Scumpy has just killed 4 straight players. They got the drop zone locked down. He's gonna be looking into Pro Shop. Finally goes down. Let's stay on board with Scumpy through the respawn though, boys.
Oh,
And he's got some more missiles dropping.
Firing the missiles!
Dude, he's not only unable to tan, but he's also good with the sub.
So strong.
They know the drop.
It's a good thing.
27-11 for Scumpy, 29-17 for Nade Shot. And we are definitely going to get these teams sorted on the right side for game number 2. But game 1, I just had to get right into the action with some craziness. Fwiz, he's... oh, man. Dropping presents for friends.
Well, you see, hey, look at our boy there coming in, please. Mr. Dez Bryant, though, close to positive, almost a 1-to-1.
He's getting close, -3.
Now 4.
Yeah, it did happen. No, he's J Shields, right? Correct?
No.
Oh,
MLG
okay, implicit. No, he's 4-11. I made up everything.
Oh, no. Yeah, me too. Yeah, that we were not
Oh,
close.
Scott and I both, the 5 minutes before this started, Bucky, we sat here and had a conversation about which guy was Dez Bryant. So we were throwing around our guesses.
One of them was your friend on Xbox Live, so being the classy guy I am, I was able to snoop that through and figure it was him.
Oh, yeah. All right, so coming down to the final 5 minutes here, 5,000 to 3,400. It was a pretty close game at the start, but Fwiz and the boys starting to get their teamwork together. You got Simply Rewind going for the Night Owl. And he's going to have to defend himself first. Long range shots picks up the kill. Solid stuff here across the board. I'm trying to find Dez, though. Have you guys found Mr. Implicit?
No, I'm cycling through. I can't find it.
Yeah, the no esports broadcasting for is a little bit tricky.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not the best layout.
It's the same thing on your screen, and I was sitting over here. I was like, well, I hope he's seeing something different.
Yeah, no, I'm actually just, I've resorted to the free cam. I'm just watching the gun battles going down.
Oh my god, I bet that's beautiful.
Oh, Fwiz doing such a nice job of not dying from these grenades, and he's calling in Riley.
I'll tell you what, Scump, regardless of the not legitimacy of this game, is going hard right now. He's going hard.
Dude, Scump doesn't mess around, but look at Nade, right there, 37 and 25.
Duo.
Yeah, they are the duo. They are the duo.
All right, we're gonna find me some Scump. I can't find him. I found Dez though. I got Dez with the vector.
It isn't driving this.
Watching Scott fly around in this view is absolutely. He just headbutted like 6 people.
Oh, I'm killing the hell out of them.
Oh, this is just mass deaths everywhere.
Well, I didn't realize that. Yeah, if you're not in esports mode, I guess one of the game types said it wouldn't allow you to use that particular broadcaster. But yes, this makes it less than easy.
I mean, babe, it's like every day you have to learn something new.
Yeah, I'm not good.
I took a gamble on this game mode, and I was the wrongest I've ever been in my life. Guys, 41-20 from Scumpy. He hits the 40 bomb.
Yeah, that's kind of look good.
And Nade Shot above him, though, 43 kills. Scumpy most points in the game as he gets the drop zone points as well. On the other side, Dez working his magic, adding some points to the scoreboard. So 1-0 in favor of the boys on Optic.
So what are
Next
you more
game,
surprised
guys.
by here?
Next-
The 4 and 16 from Dez, or the underwhelming performance by Fwiz?
I think this. I think everyone's kind of expecting Quiz a little bit,
All right, so Twitter, I appreciate you guys' suggestions on game modes. I will never listen to you again. We're going to Blitz game number 2 after that. So I'm going to set up some esports toggles settings once again, and we'll go at it again as we have the right teams. Guys, thank you for tuning in for game number 1. We're going to a 60-second commercial break while I get things sorted out here.